Were your parents too harsh or too soft? Think about it. Most of us grew up in homes where rules came with fear, where love sometimes felt conditional, where discipline often meant silence or shouting. And we swore, I will never do that to my kids. But in trying to avoid harshness, many of us swung to the other extreme. We let things slide. We avoid conflict. We replaced boundaries with endless negotiation. So our kids grew up not with fear, but with confusion. But they don't know where the edges are. And deep down, we know that's not working either. Maybe the question isn't harsh or soft. Maybe the question is balance. Here's the truth: harshness creates compliance, but at the cost of closeness. Softness creates comfort, but at the cost of clarity. Kids don't need either extremes. They need parents who can be firm and safe. A father who says, this is the boundary, but doesn't crush his child in the process. A mother who says, I am listening, but doesn't give in to every demand. When parents swing between harsh and soft, children learn instability. But when parents model calm authority, firm rules with warm presence, kids learn security. That's emotional leadership. It doesn't come from reacting against our parents' mistakes, it comes from rewriting the script. So, maybe the question isn't were they too harsh or are we too soft? Maybe the real question is, am I leading with balance? Because your child doesn't need a perfect parent. They need a parent who can say, I love you enough to set a boundary, and I love you enough to stay calm when you test it. That's not harsh, that's not soft, that's leadership. And leadership is what heals generations. If you are ready to break the extremes and raise kids who feel both safe and guided, comment balance and I'll send you my family boundaries blueprint. How to set firm rules with warm presence.